My name is Aileen Mayberry. I am president of Heart of Houston CDC, a nonprofit that was established back in 2020. We stayed dormant for some time because, as you know, COVID showed up, and so now we have some traction going on, and we're excited about it. Our mission is to build affordable housing, whether it's for rent or for purchase, for families that live within communities that have disparity. What inspired me to pursue a career in the affordable housing sector is that coming from a really small town, there wasn't much of affordable housing there. If it was just to rent. And so moving from there to the southwest side of town and migrating to Third Ward, I saw something totally different. It reminded me a lot of back home, where there were housing disparity and dilapidated homes that needed repairs, but there wasn't programs there to do that back home. So living in the Third Ward community, I saw that there was a need to do so, and so I pursued it after having done 25 years in the oil and gas industry. And so I wanted to do something for the community where people would appreciate it and could be able to thrive and do well, because I think housing is a very important part of a person thriving in their environment. We are partnered with HCD for the vision that they have in affordable housing and what we could bring to the table as well. Again, affordable housing for whether it's for senior citizens, young people that are just starting out, or families that are already established. It's such a vital part of thriving in a community to where they could do well and feel good about their surroundings. I strongly believe if you feel good about your surroundings, you definitely will do good in your surroundings. So this changes communities. Well, as a woman in the housing industry, a lot of times they look at it as a male-dominant industry. And so I haven't had a lot of challenges, because people that I've gone to for support, whether it be another nonprofit organization, or if it's someone that has experience as a builder, or someone that just could mentor me along the way, have really been instrumental in helping me get off the ground, because I am a startup company, and it just helps in the way of doing the Shoto, being a Shoto Heart of Houston nonprofit. It allowed us to take different avenues. Even though, you know, it was challenging to become certified, it was worth it. The project that I'm most proud of is my first project. And of course, City of Houston was involved in that. And there was land that was donated to us. So we were able to build a 6-unit project, rental project, and it turned out beautifully. It allowed a next door neighbor that had a dilapidated home that was about to be torn down, and as a matter of fact, it was torn down before we were able to complete our project. So they lived in a hotel for like a month or so until we completed our project, and they were able to move into one of our apartments that were for lease. And so this person was so grateful to be able to have that opportunity to move his family into something better and allow them to be able to thrive. And so he would tell me, Miss Mayberry, I don't care what happens, I'm not finna lose my roof. And so that was, and I was like, well, whatever it takes, I'm gonna be here with you, you know. And so just seeing, observing one day when I was over in that area, his son unlocked the door, and it was like such a transforming feeling for me because I saw that kid. Uh, you could see the proudness in him walking up to the home, unlocking that door, turning the knob, and able to see a home that offered all of the needs that he had as far as no issues with running water, windows broken out, or anything that could deter a young person in reaching their goals. And their focus should be school at that time, not all that other stuff that goes on in the household. So just being able to see that allowed me to appreciate what we do. I believe gender diversity helps out in the housing sector. It's not to be focused on who the person is, what background they came from, or what their sexual orientation is. It's supplying a need, and that's all we're about. The legacy I hope to leave in communities that I've been involved in is for families to look around and see the changes, appreciate the changes, and embrace the changes, because some of them don't always embrace the changes. A lot of them look at property taxes going up because we have all this here stuff going on, new stuff going on in the community. But just knowing that they could appreciate it and they thrive from it, and most of all their kids, it could be a generational change for them. And so that's what I'm looking for, is generational changes within communities, and we uplift our community and do well in our communities. But doing well certainly is a part of affordable housing. As you know, once a neighborhood starts changing, you see prices going up, whether it's to rent in that community or to buy in that community. So being able to keep someone in a community that they want to be in, which is really a great thing, just makes us feel so good, and even see them transforming and wanting to do things in a different way, manage their household budget in a different way so that they could sustain, and even perhaps get a second job if that's what helps them to do better, run their household better. You know, social media is one of our biggest communicator to let them know, by word of mouth as well. And we put up signs when new projects are coming up, and like the project on Scott Street, and we called it the Berry Center, and this is the 6-unit project. We had over 200 applicants before we even got construction completed. So, you know, the communication part is there. It's just not enough housing to provide to them.